Alright guys, so we went from just doing a cam only swap over this season to doing everything. So just a quick recap, we took the old cam out and we found flat spots in it from still not really sure exactly what it was. I've talked to a lot of people about it, and could have been, you know, a soft core, could have been a couple other things. The lifters were fine, being LS7 lifters. The lifters actually fine. They rolled fine. There was no damage on them. There was no breakdown of the lifters. So it could have been just a soft core. It could have been oiling issue. Who knows? Now we have all the parts that we need. Everything is back. The heads were done. These are stock LS3 heads. They were done by Texas Speed. Now they're ported PRC heads. They're beautiful. Texas Speed did an amazing job on them, and they were back pretty quick for having to do everything. The ports are beautiful. The heads are nice and clean, and they're awesome. We got our GPI rod mod and ported intake manifold. It looks amazing. We're putting that on. We got our cleaned injectors, still stock injectors, which we may need to upgrade them. We'll see if they last. I believe they're only 33 pounders, so those might be maxed out. We have a PowerBond Underdrive pulley that we're going to throw on too, get rid of that stocker, make a little bit more power. And we're also going to utilize the LS1 water pump that we are making work with the LS3. We swapped over the LS1 idler pool. I'm going to swap my LS3 water pump housing. We're going to utilize this. I got the spacers back from Shear Speed. They did the CNC work, shaved them down just 1/8 of an inch, and everything should line up perfect. It's just getting the spacer depth right to be able to run this. So it was 1 3/4 inches, but I gained 1/8 of an inch using both gaskets. So now that pushed me out 1/8 of an inch, so I had to shave this down 1/8 to make up for that. So this should work out good. Now put this in, put that on, let's get everything going. Let's get this motor back together. I really want to hear this thing fire up so bad. It's time to hit some car shows. It's time to hit the track. It's time to get some races in. It's time to drag some you know what, and let's get this thing going. Alright guys, we're pretty much all wrapped up, all put back together. All we have to do is we just have to wire up the electric water pump. We just gotta fill this and put the intake back on with the MAF plugged in, and we're gonna try to fire it up. So let me get this wired up real quick. It just has to get 20 amp and the ground, and see if we get this thing going. Everything seems to be pretty good. Coolant temp is 176 right now. 174. I think it's a 170 thermostat that is in the electric water pump. And then oil pressure is great. Awesome. Oil temp is always that temperature. And yeah, we got 12 volts. So everything seems to be going pretty good. Oh, look. Alternator's not plugged in. There we go. So, yeah, now the light's out. Okay. I forgot to plug that in. Alright, cool. So fixed that problem.